Well, the kids, now they don't hope to win. They expect to win. Very, very confident. Confidence is key in football and in sports in general, really. But it's huge for us. It's exciting times on Kingston Pike. We feel we've got a really good team and excited about the 2024 season.
Yes. Obviously, Drew Parrott's been your guy for quite a while. Where do you think he's taken his next step in his development?
Well, I think he's gotten stronger again this offseason. He's done a really good job in the weight room. He's just very, very experienced. I mean, he knows what we're doing inside and out. He don't have to ask a lot of questions. He can kind of, even sometimes when he messes up, which is rare, as he's going through it, he already knows what he done did. He don't have to be told, well, why'd you do that? It's just his experience. He can kind of finish sentences for me now. We've been together so much.
What's it like having a quarterback like that to lead the offense? Yeah,
it's huge. You always want experience if you got it, and you want somebody to make plays and all that. And he's just a fun kid to coach, man. Fun kid to coach.
How many do you have returning?
We've got 8 starters on offense, and I think we've got 7 on defense. So we feel we got a pretty experienced football team. Got a few spots where we got some new faces, so we got to get them coached up and get their feet wet a little bit. But we're excited about fall camp here in a couple weeks.
How much does that encourage you all to know you have all of this talent returning to kind of build off what you guys did last year?
Absolutely. As they say, there's no better teacher than experience, and we're excited about that. Because we've got plenty of it. We feel we're built. We got to stay healthy. I know that's easier said than done. We got some little luck on our side, but we feel we're built for a long run.
What do you think is different from this team to the last team, despite having so many guys back?
I would say the difference this year, we were talented last year, but we were kind of a mix between talented, somewhat inexperienced, a little bit of experience too. And this year we're talented again, but we've got a lot more experience. So you put talent with experience, and you got a pretty good combination right there.
Obviously in the tough region,
yeah,
how does that stay as motivation for the team?
Absolutely, it's every single week. You got teams like Maryville, Farragut, Cleveland, Bradley Central, Hardin Valley. They're all coached well. They all have good players. And it's just, there's no nights off. You got to bring it. If you want to win, you got to bring it every Friday night. And we feel we're up for the challenge. We're excited.
What gives you confidence in this team to be able to do that again this season?
The fact that we got talent and experience. I feel this is going to be our first team at Bearden that we've had that's got both talent and experience. So we're excited to put them two things together and see how it comes for 2024.
How would you say this team maybe has changed? Obviously, it's one thing to think you can win, it's another to see you can win. How much different energy do you think this team has when they step onto the field for practice now?
Well, it's going into our 3rd year, so our standards are set. Our expectations are set. We don't have to, remind them of a whole lot of that. Our older leaders do such a really good job of, showing the young guys the right way. Our kids come out to work every single day. We don't have to really motivate them or anything like that. And so it's fun. When you got that kind of stuff, I feel really good where our culture's at. And when you got that kind of stuff, it just makes the coach's job a lot easier.
Where do you think you've changed from year 1 to year, is it 3 now?
Oh my God, yes. Going into year 3, we ain't got enough time to answer all them questions, but no, I'm kidding. You learn that something every day as a new coach. You know what I mean? Even though, I'm going into year 3, but I'm still learning something new. It seems like, every other day now. But I'm no longer drinking water out of a fire hose like I was, there for the first year or so. But it's still something all the time. You're a text message, phone call, email away from your day being on and popping, as a head coach.
Yeah. Do you think you've maybe become a bit more funny, have more humor about you in year 2, 3?
I always I love humor, so I've always liked to found myself as, somewhat humorous. But I know one thing I've learned to delegate more. I've got a great staff. I think I've got 4 head coaches, or maybe even 5 on my staff that's been head coaches before. So I can lean on them guys a lot, especially for me being a new guy. And I delegate to them quite a bit, and they do a great job. Our booster club does a great job. We've got a ton of support at Bearden High School football, so we're excited about that. It makes my job as the head coach a lot easier.
Well, I'll tell you, your team thinks you're funny.
Yeah.
Which I was like, well, that's unexpected.
Yeah. I love to build relationships with the kids. That's just one of my kind of ends with them. Sometimes to joke around with them, cut up with them, and I can always maybe tell a good joke every now and then.
Yeah. What's your best joke?
I can't say those on camera. Okay, cut the camera.
Just, I guess, early expectations, that you have for the team then.
Expectations this year is literally we're going to coach and expect to win them all. Now we play a really tough schedule, some really good teams with some really well coached teams. So who knows how it's going to shake out, but that's what our expectation is to coach and expect to win them all.
Awesome. Thanks.